Beautiful people, another amazing, brilliant, spectacular episode of the Ignite Your Purpose show, where yours truly speaks daily. Absolutely. The base point here is longevity through a healthy lifestyle, a mix of the mental, physical, and spiritual knowledge, the mind, body, soul trifecta. And every day at its base form, people, we were just trying to be a little bit better than we were yesterday. Now I tell stories, and through interactions and daily occurrences in my life, I try and take these lessons that are being taught to me from the universe, and through my 10 years of Soto Zen and all the other forms of training I do, I try and elevate? Oh, that's a good one. I try to evaluate and try and, not for better or for worse, but just try to evolve myself in learning through these lessons. And I spit and I speak right back to you guys. And you guys tell me some things here and there, and we try and conversate. That's what the Ignite Your Purpose show is. We just try and be better. Today, I want to talk to you about protecting yourselves from that negative energy. And what I mean by this is, again, we'll talk a little bit about the zeitgeist of what's going on in the world in the last few months and for probably the next 6 months going forward. And then there's a bigger cycle for 7 years. But there are some troubled people out there right now. There are some trying times out there right now. We're all going through it. I keep saying that. I continue to say that. None of us are bulletproof from that. None of us have those Superman powers. We're all dealing with it. Some of us may just be able to deal with it better than others. Having said that, currently in my life, I know that there is a lot of people who are going through their turmoil, me included. And I've reached out to certain people, and I know a lot of people have reached out to me to, kind of sit down. Let's have a chin wag. Some people just want to dump what's going on in their life towards you, onto you. Some people just need to be heard. And so from my point of view, I think when you are trying to be of service, sometimes it's best to just listen. And that allows you to, there's a multitude of differences here, but by just listening, it allows them just to speak, and get off their chest what they need to get off. It allows you to not engage. There could be some, whether it's negative or positive or however you want to be involved. But I know a lot of the times if you do start to engage, I feel that there is usually resistance. But you, but, right? They, this, them, it's all external. You're also being silent because, for example, a calculus, third-year calculus student can't really have a mathematical conversation with a grade oneer. You know what I mean? So if you guys aren't on the same page, if someone hasn't done the personal work it takes to have somewhat of an open mind or an understanding, they're just not going to get it. So if you do have a, deep or sensical conversation with them, they may not grasp some of the points you're talking about. Hence, you are just then wasting your energy. And it just becomes like an energy vampire circle where, energies are just getting wasted and nothing's getting solved. Also, understanding that a lot of the things that are going on right now, we don't want to really deal with them. A lot of us, it's painful. Truth be told, it's painful for some of the things to be brought up. It's not easy. It's awkward. It's not comfortable. We're not used to it. I'm going through all that stuff myself. Hence why, I've actually reached out a few times to some of my mentors and just, kind of run things by them. Now, having said that, they're way more advanced than me, but I do have some knowledge. So they can say things to me that I can at least grasp, But a lot of the times it's just better to be silent. It's just better to protect yourself, be silent, be there for that person. But at the same time, there isn't always words need to be said because, again, it's not your life. It's not your lesson. It's not your path. So when they ask, what the fuck? I do not know what's going on here. Oh, man. We're still recording, it looks like. But I can't grab it. Oh! What is going on?